Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go on this back to work Monday morning. Again, hopefully everything is going well for you and yours. It is a busy weather morning here in the Storm Studio. After a little time off last week, I tell you what, I walked back in and the printer has been printing nonstop this morning. All of the latest weather charts talking about an opportunity of rain and storms, maybe even some severe weather first thing tomorrow morning, and then what appears to be a fairly significant cold snap a little bit further on down the road. We've got so much to talk about today. We're going to try and squeeze it in as we go through the hour. So let's go and talk about our Monday here. First of all, again, generally cloudy out there. Not going to see much in the way of any sun as we go through the day. Unfortunately, there's a 20% opportunity of a couple stray showers around, breezy southeasterly winds, and temperatures today struggling into the lower to mid 60s for daytime highs. Now, this is where we started the morning. And generally speaking, this is what we call a uniform air mass, right? Temperatures did not vary much from western sides of our coverage area to the eastern sides, with most locations out the door this morning in the mid 50s. So it's fairly quiet in the southern plains. We've got some clouds, we've got some fog around, kind of that pea soup start to the morning, if you will. You can see a stalled out surface boundary well down to our south, but that is not the important details that we're really focusing on here this morning in the Storm Studios. In fact, what we're really tracking carefully is now well out here to our west. This is a big time weather maker. It's spinning up out here across parts of the Great Basin and even across parts of the Rockies as well. You can see this area spin, this almost kind of bowling ball feature. You can see it right there. And again, slowly but surely as we go through the day, that will be crossing the Rockies out into the Great Plains. And again, even for us here in North Texas, it will be bringing an opportunity of active weather. The national perspective here, first of all, again, you see the opportunity of wintry weather to the north, but you also see the green, orange, and red showing up there in our sector, at least where we're milder. That will give us an opportunity of rain and storms. By the way, quickly for our friends off to the east, if you have any friends, family, loved ones who live in the piney woods of eastern Texas or even over into parts of Louisiana, tomorrow may be a fairly significant severe weather day over there. We'll talk more about that in Storm Watch coming up here next. But at least as we take it back here into North Texas, you can see as we go through the day today, generally cloudy, could be a few showers around, right? Nothing very meaningful. Even the evening commute could be a few showers. I think this is a little overdone on the model. Similar story overnight, but here we go. Here comes the action now. This is by sunrise tomorrow morning. Line of storms coming in from the west, and here in the Metroplex, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., there may be an opportunity during that window of active weather moving through. Heavy rain, vivid lightning with this line of storms, but there may also be an opportunity of some 60-mile-per-hour winds and also some quarter-size hail. We'll track that storyline carefully, and then you can see as we go through the rest of tomorrow morning, that same line, it does continue to quickly push off to the east, but it will be energizing as it pushes off to the east. And like I mentioned, the piney woods of, eastern Texas over into the parishes of Louisiana, that same line may really do a real number on them over there as far as the opportunity of severe weather goes, again, late tomorrow, Tuesday. Also tracking that carefully. So let's go and walk you through the severe weather risk maps. I know a lot of folks are talking about this. The first one, it's a little misleading. This is your risk of severe weather today. I can tell you through the afternoon hours through this evening, there's nothing going on. This is truly as we go through the overnight, right? That line of storms coming in from the west, we'll be watching it. Of course, this is officially from the Storm Prediction Center, 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail. That would be the primary concern. Again, as the activity comes in from the west, could a brief spin-up tornado be impossible? The answer to that is no, and you can see a very low wind tornado probability there overnight as well. Then for tomorrow, similar story. The risk of severe weather just continues to push off to the east. It does include the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex for, again, sunrise tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. to right around 10 a.m. Quarter-size hail, winds to 60 miles per hour. Simply put, can't be ruled out. And then the storms do really begin to intensify. You can see there the further off to the east they get. So for today, cloudy, a couple isolated showers, daytime highs in the 60s. It's that 20% opportunity of a shower, that 20% opportunity even through this evening. Evening mostly dry, temperatures easing down through the 60s, overnight lows in the 50s. But here we go, as we go out the door tomorrow, there's that opportunity of rain and storms around the area. And again, you can see daytime highs tomorrow generally in the 60s. So an opportunity of some strong storms tomorrow, Tuesday morning. We'll track that carefully, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. here in the Metroplex. And then you can see as we head into the weekend, we may be turning chillier.